Hello, it's Matt here from Demang Media, and welcome to Word Wednesday for September 7th, 2011. And I wanted to thank you all for attending. And today's big questions, so we're going to just jump right into this. The big question that came up is, what can you do for SEO with WordPress? Some of the questions came out about because with a plain WordPress installation, you don't have a lot of options for managing your SEO efforts on posts and pages. So my answer to that is a SEO plugin. There's a couple of popular ones that I'm familiar with, and I know there's a bunch of them out there on the plugin market for WordPress.org. The two I'm going to cover today to just highlight SEO in WordPress is SEO for WordPress and the all-in-one SEO plugin. So let's get right at it and show you how to get started with those. First thing you're going to do is in your dashboard, as you can see I am in here, you're going to click on plugins and add new. And then you're just going to do a quick search. That's how I'm going to do it. Like I say, there's a number of plugins, but we'll do a search for SEO in the plugin, and then we'll break down the two that I'm going to cover today. So the first one we're going to look at is WordPress SEO by Yoast, and this is the one that I specifically use. I really like it. It has some features that we'll cover here shortly that make it an outstanding plugin for my use for SEO. So there's a couple of ways of going. Well, this isn't really a tutorial about installing plugins, but we'll just click install now. The WordPress plugin will be installed, unpacked, and then we're going to activate the plugin. Now once you activate it, there's some basic settings that you can set that will be global parameters for your WordPress blog or WordPress website. Right away it's giving you some advice, which I like this. If you're setting up a new WordPress installation, you can quickly fix some things here. So right now, settings advice, you do not have post name in the URL of your posts and pages. Highly recommend that you do that. So for people that are new to WordPress, post name, what it does is right now we'll go to the sandbox here that we're playing in, and let's look at a recent post, Hello World. And if we click on that recent post, the post name is not there, it's just by ID. So we're going to fix this right away. We're going to go over to here, we're going to go custom structure, and we're going to go with the one that was suggested, which is post name, and save changes. Permalink structure has now been updated. So what that does is it's going to replace the ID like it was showing before and put the actual post name of the article or the page or the blog post that you're currently writing. So now let's go back to settings, and it's going to cover some general settings now. So use meta keyword tags. Yes, we want to use that. We want to be able to put in a little bit of keywords that we want in there. We can hide the WordPress SEO box on pages and posts. I'm going to keep it for page and post, and I'm going to hide it for attachments. And same for post tags. And that's just, you can play with these settings. There's different schools of thoughts. Again, this isn't an SEO program. It's just a way to get access to some SEO features on your WordPress blog. And then here you can put some information in as well, which is the meta values for your Google Webmaster Tool, your Yahoo Site Explorer, and your Bing Webmaster Tools. And you can follow the instructions by clicking the links there, and then you will be able to put that information in here and actually include those tools right into your SEO for your WordPress site. So we're going to save the settings, and that's the generic settings for the general. And then now we've got a few options that we can actually set up for pages, which is, these are the globals that you can preset so that if you don't spend any time on a specific page and or post, these presets will overwrite what's there. So you can do a title, you can do a meta description. This is for your home page. and then your meta keywords, and then you can do some default settings for post type, for posts, and for pages. And again, we've disabled this so you can set up your attachment, because we didn't include the WordPress SEO on the attachment pages, so we can actually set the defaults there. So any attachments, that will be the meta title and description and keywords that are going to be tied to those attachments. And again, you can turn that on and off through the general settings. And then category, post tags, and any special pages, those types of things. You can go down and set a bunch of global variables for your website, and here's a little information on the different options in these sections here. Indexing, so this will help you with setting up different rules for your site. You've got a Facebook Open Graph section here that you can include, and then also some rules here for search result pages, login pages, admin pages, things that you may or may not want search engines to look at. So again, read the descriptions. Great full power tool here that you can set up and set some global options for your site SEO, and then you can just focus on each post or page. Internal nofollow settings, so again, same thing. We probably don't want follow for logins, comments, those types of things. You can turn that on or off through here. Archive settings, and then robots, and clean up the head, which is some useful information here to help clean up your WordPress head tag when pages are dynamically generated. Sitemaps. So if you want to create the sitemap functionality, you can also build that right in by enabling this checkbox. Another tool I use is Google XML Sitemaps, which has been one that I've used for a while. I have not tested this one, so you can play with that a little bit as well. Your permalinks, again, this is some options for stripping category base out and some other things that you might be able to do depending on your setup for your permalinks. Again, read through that and pick the settings that best meet your needs for your website. Internal links, again, you can enable breadcrumbs. If you do this, you do have to make some edits to your WordPress theme files, and it gives you some instructions and stuff on how to do that right here. So again, a very powerful tool. It includes RSS feeds and helping clean that up as well. So very powerful global settings for your SEO, and then you can just focus on your posts or pages with the tool that's built into the post edit feature. So that covers the general settings and the dashboard of the SEO for WordPress by Yoast. And now we'll get into some of the features here with the plugin in a post. New SEO plugin post. And then you can put some content in there, and you can see it's updating the thing. So what we're going to do is go WordPress. I'm going to, for my code, keywords, WordPress SEO plugin. So we'll click on that, and then now we can go down and start playing with the title. So we'll just call it SEO plugin. And you can see now it's giving you a little snippet preview. This would be what you would appear in the search preview of like a site like Google or Yahoo or Bing. So we can see now right away our keyword was not found in article heading, page title. So these are all the reds. So these are the things we have to fix up. So our keyword, new WordPress SEO plugin. Okay, so now you can see, there we go, WordPress SEO plugin. You can see now we're getting somewhere with the greens. And I'm just going to quickly go through these so I can show you how this stuff is updated. So there, we're going to save the draft. Now you can see URL, and then if we put it in our content, WordPress SEO plugin, save draft, and you can see now it's not showing in content yet, but and then the meta description, WordPress SEO plugin. These are going to give you some ideas, and basically it's telling me how many times that keyword that I've picked is in these different sections. It tells me how many characters I have used, or sorry, I have left in the title. I can put my keywords in here as well. So that's the basic settings for your SEO. And then what you can do is it actually has a great little tool to analyze the content and your titles and things like that to give you some suggestions to optimize the content for SEO. So right away I got some red and warnings. The keyword density is low, or sorry, is high. Well, of course, it's only one word in the content. There are 5 words contained in the body copy. That's far too low, should be increased. No heading tags appearing in the copy. No images appear in there. No outbound links. The meta description is under 120 characters. However, you have 141. Please use some of the space, etc., etc. The page title contains 20 characters, and you should have a recommended 40. And then the rest of the stuff is I got green checks. So these are the things you need to continue working on before you could go ahead and publish this page to sort of maximize the effectiveness of your SEO. And that kind of covers it for the WordPress SEO plugin by Yoast. This is a great little tool and plugin that will help you manage your SEO efforts with your WordPress powered website. And we're going to come back shortly here and have a quick look at the all-in-one SEO, which is another one that I'm familiar with, and we'll look at how those two stack up. Okay, so I've deactivated the plugin that we just looked at, and now we're going to find the all-in-one SEO plugin to have a quick look at that one. All-in-one SEO right here. Again, it's got a 4-star rating. You can click the details on any of the SEO plugins if you want to read a little bit about them and see what people have to say. But again, I'm only looking at the 2 that I'm familiar with. I used to use all-in-one SEO. I've actually moved to the Yoast because I prefer the functionality of that one. So that's just my choice. Again, find one that you like and utilize it the best you can. So we're going to activate. And then it's telling us right away that we've activated the plugin, and we have to configure some global settings for it, just like the Yoast plugin. So we're going to go to the admin page, and that's it right here. So they got some information here: reliable web hosting, donate, secure WordPress. You can just kind of go through that, get through that. Here's some options here if you've made a donation. Again, remember, most of the plugins built in the WordPress plugin repository are donated, and so a lot of these guys are putting together some powerful little tools, and you're able to utilize them for free. So please do, if you find you're using a tool consistently, make a donation, because that makes sure that the development continues for that plugin, and you will be able to get updates as WordPress updates. So just like Yoast, we have some globals that we can set up. We can enable the plugin right here. We can put our title. We're going to call this Sandbox, and a description, Sandbox Tester, and some keywords, Sandbox Tester. And then you can go and set what your global parameters are. So a little bit different. It doesn't break it down by different formats for each one. It just gives you some options here to highlight how you want those tags rendered, and then you can update those options. And then what will happen is those tags you'll actually be able to write within the post. So we're going to go over here, and instead of a post this time, we're going to go and create a new page. Very similar. So now you can see that you've got this field, the all-in-one SEO loads up here, and you can now start to put your information in. It gives you a little bit of a character count in each of these so that you know not to go over that. Your keywords here, your title attribute. One of the nice features is you can actually change your menu label, and that's the part that appears in the menu when you hover over it. Here. So you might have a long title and stuff, and rather than title here and a title here, rather than that showing up in the menu, you can actually alter your menu label right here if you're using the page list generated menus and stuff like that. So that's the options there. You can see it's not quite as in-depth, and it does not have the built-in checker, which I think is a real good little tool, especially if you just wanted to do some basic SEO and make sure that your content is up to speed. But All-in-One SEO is another fantastic SEO plugin and gets great reviews for usage and stuff like that on WordPress plugins. Any other questions? Be sure to join our webinar again next week, Word Wednesday, where we answer your questions. Go to the website to submit your questions for next week, and we will pick a couple questions from the bag and answer them and do a quick video tutorial on how they work, or answer those questions the best we can. And if we can't answer them, we will find somebody that will help us out and get those questions answered as well. You make it great. Talk to you soon.